Hey everyone, my name is Pam. I finished a 3.5 day water fast a couple of days ago, and I just want to share my experience with it, how it felt each day, and how it felt since I have finished it. So, a little background first, why I did the water fast. In January, I was diagnosed with stage 0, grade 3 breast cancer, also called DCIS. I have been to two surgeons, and they have both said that a mastectomy is the only option because the area in question is too large for a lumpectomy. So, right now, I am choosing not to do that, and I am trying to heal naturally through the foods that I eat. I'm doing a lot of juicing, eating a couple of raw large salads a day, and a fruit smoothie. So I heard a lot about water fasting over the last couple of months and how healing it can be. And there are actually cancer patients who have completely healed their cancer through water fasting. Um, a much longer water fast than 3 days, but there are a lot of people who have done it. And there are a lot of people who have cured other things that they have through water fasting. So, water fasting is basically you're not eating any food, you're not having any juices, you are just having water for a certain period of time. You can also have some herbal tea, and some people might put some things in their water like salt or baking soda, or there could be other things that they put in their water. But what I did for the 3.5 days was pretty much straight water. I had herbal tea a few times, and on my third day, I did put salt in my water. So I had not planned to do the water fast at all. Um, I am in a Facebook group, a water fasting Facebook group. So I had seen, over the last couple of months, people posting about their experiences, but it wasn't something that I really thought I was ever going to do. And I don't know why, but a few days ago, I woke up in the morning and I was like, okay, I'm going to do water fast for one day. And that was all that I thought I was going to do it for. So I decided I wasn't going to eat that day. And honestly, I wasn't hungry. And I was drinking water throughout the day. And then came about 6 o'clock at night, and I started to have really, really bad pain in my head, really bad. And I had to lay down. And so I pretty much just laid down for a few hours, and then it was time to go to sleep. I went to sleep with the pain in my head. But I knew that that was normal for a water fast. So I wasn't scared about it. I wasn't hungry. And I was just like, okay, this is normal. So I went to sleep. I woke up. I still had the pain in my head. And about an hour later, the pain went away. And I went about like my normal, what I would normally do that day. And it was really interesting because after the pain went away that morning, I felt fine the rest of the day. The second day was really, really so easy. And, again, after the first day, I was like, okay, I'll commit to a second day. The second day was so easy. And I knew that the true healing starts on the third day. So I said to myself, it doesn't make any sense for me to stop after the second day. I at least need to do one more day. So I said, okay, I'll do the third day. The third day was honestly so hard for me. It was really, really hard. Um, I felt lightheaded. There were times, like just when I was walking around the house, where I felt I was getting off balance, and I was just fatigued. So I did lay down a lot. I would lay down and read, and or just lay down. And for those 3 days, I really rested, like just really rested, because I wasn't doing any cutting up for my juicing, for my salads. So therefore, I didn't have to go to the supermarket because I didn't need to replenish anything. And so with no like cutting things, cleaning things, going to the supermarket, and then it's also suggested not to be like doing exercise, but to do more resting and give the body a chance to heal. So I did a lot of resting because honestly, I didn't feel like I really could do a lot more. So all the things I normally do, I normally do yoga and breathing exercises and meditation in the morning, and then I spend time preparing all my food for the day, cleaning up, grocery shopping, exercising. All this stuff takes hours to do every day. And without doing that, I was doing a lot of resting. And my husband, I didn't tell my husband I was doing the water fast because I felt like he was going to get really nervous about it and really worried about me. So I didn't tell him I was doing the water fasting. But he saw me resting a lot during those few days, and he was so happy because he's not used to seeing me rest like that. And he commented quite a few times, "It's so nice to see you resting." And I thought to myself, wow, I am supposed to be resting more in general to heal my body. And here's the person closest to me telling me, "It's so nice to see you resting." So that's definitely something that I need to work on going forward, is giving myself more chances to just rest. So the third day was, honestly, like I said, it was hard. And I decided that the next morning I was going to eat because I just didn't like how I felt. Um, and I wasn't hungry, but I just wanted to get rid of that feeling of the fatigue feeling. Probably if I would have given it a little more time, I probably would have broken through the wall, because I know people say once they get to the other side, then, the rest of the days are much easier. So I'm sure that was what was happening, but I decided, on that fourth morning that I was going to eat. So I had some oatmeal and a banana, and I made some fresh squeezed orange juice. And it did not make me feel better. Actually, the whole next day that I started eating, I really I didn't feel that good. And I rested a lot that day too. I did a lot of resting. But this morning when I woke up, I felt completely different. I felt, I just felt like this happiness and this peace that I haven't felt in such a long time. And, I did my meditation and breathing exercises and all that this morning. And I just this overwhelming feeling of tranquility and peace. And this big smile came over my face. And I just feel I just feel like at ease and just like a completely different person. I don't even know how to describe it. I really don't. And it's going to be interesting to see going forward, you know, the next few days, how I feel. And it would be great if some things healed. I don't know yet, but it would really be wonderful. I'm sure, you know, I think it would be impossible that nothing healed. So I know that there's things going on inside of my body, and I'm probably going to see results as the days continue. So yes, I would do another water fast. I think it's recommended, you know, with these short ones. I think right now with someone that has cancer that I think it's every 5 to 6 weeks, but don't quote me on that. I'm not completely positive. And knowing what I know now, I would try to do it at least one more day, just so, you know, I could do it one more day, and then that would be 4 days, and then maybe the next time I could get to 5. And it's not something that I ever in a million years could think I could do, even for one day, because normally, like, I'm a big foodie. I love food. And normally, if I don't eat for a few hours, I could start, you know, getting really upset and feel like I need to eat right away. But I realize now that truly I don't. It's incredible just knowing that I don't have to eat. I can take a glass of water. Oh, I did put lemon in my water. I was squeezing lemon in my water. I forgot to say that in the beginning. So I didn't have any just straight water. I did have lemon in there. I like the way lemon tastes, and lemon is good to cleanse your body as well. So I think I do feel more powerful just knowing that I don't have to freak out if I haven't eaten for a few hours, and know that everything's okay and the world's not going to come to an end. Just knowing that I can have some water and it's okay. So that's really good. And the surprising thing was how much weight I lost in only 3.5 days. I started at 126 pounds and I was at 119 pounds at the end. So I was honestly in shock because I don't weigh that much. So I never could have imagined that I could lose that much weight in such a short period of time. Now, of course, I know that the weight's going to come back quickly because I'm going to be eating. But still, it was shocking to lose that much weight in that short of time. But I will tell you, I liked it. I really did. I was like, oh, wow, you know, that's pretty neat. I did. I liked the way I looked with less weight. And in my mind, I never thought I would like, you know, I always figured if I was like 119, 120 pounds that I would look too thin. But no, yeah, I look good. So, have a lot of energy today and just feeling peaceful and just like looking forward to the future. So, hope that was helpful. If you're thinking about doing a water fast, it's totally worth it. You know, it's a little hard going through it, I'm not going to lie. But now, after being out of it for a couple of days, I'm so grateful. I'm just so happy that I did it. All right, everyone. Take care. Sending lots of love.